Hey everyone, and how are you all doing today? We are back for episode 17 of Let's Play Civilization 6, playing as Abraham Lincoln of America. And we are chasing down that tourism cultural victory, proving a little bit hard to stretch to at the moment. We are working to get more national parks down. We have a few of them down. We have one at our capital, the Washington National Park. We have the Boston National Park. We have New York National Park. We have Cincinnati National Park. And my favorite and our most recent one so far is the Deity National Park. Now we've got to carry on getting some more down. I thought we'd be starting to run away with it by now, but we have Kublai Khan, who is hot on our heels, and he is not relenting at the moment. So we're going to have to keep on doing everything we can, like we would be anyway, to pursue this cultural victory. But we also have other things to concern ourselves with and worry ourselves about. We have Julius of the Roman Empire. He is chasing down a scientific victory. We have Monty, and well, there's quite a few of them really. Julius is out in the lead anyway with 3 projects done. Monty has done 2. Robert de Bruce has done 2. Lots of others on 1 as well, including ourselves. And even after 1, someone decided to come and blow up our one and only spaceport. Yeah, so that was interesting. Another little annoyance at the moment, we have Gatasha trying to take Taruga, which is a little bit annoying. Just, you know, I'm for the people, and I don't like people doing that. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's right. So if I'm toying with the idea that if it looks like she might be going to take Taruga, then I might intervene and declare a protectorate war. But that could be a bad idea, especially for us trying to progress through to a victory. See if there's any goodies we want to buy. Let's buy everything. Let's keep our people super duper happy, because happy people are a productive people. Right, we actually know who it was. So it's a spy from the Roman Empire, was killed during a disrupt rocketry mission. Well, that's another a-hole move. We've had quite a few a-hole moves from Julius. He did a culture bomb, which took quite a few of our tiles. Well, I say quite a few, a couple maybe. It was still inconvenient, but he ended up losing 3 cities to us. So, I mean, who am I to complain? But we need to push on and keep on working towards this victory anyway. While I'm looking at San Francisco, I want to move Armani. Let's move her to Ixtapaluca. Should I do that, or should I move her to... Let's have a quick look at loyalty pressure going out here. I'm not sure I'm gonna really have a massive influence here. I'll put her in Ixtapaluca and see if she has any influence there, because we have a promotion of emissary, which means other cities, other people's cities within 9 tiles will lose 2 loyalty per turn. So let's stick her in and just see if she has any effect. We could also do bread and circus projects from places like Boston and San Francisco. I'm not sure if I've got the facilities to do that for any of the other 3 cities. I don't think I do. So where are we looking at? We are looking at San Francisco. I don't know why their defenses are a little bit broken, but they are. Okay, so this will have an effect for cities within 9 tiles. I wonder how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Rome is within 9. What about from Boston? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 as well. Okay, so they could still both have an effect. It's just very diluted by the time it gets that far away. And there's not really anything else we can do for the moment. Do need to think about housing, so I could quickly try and stick down a neighborhood, which we've got a good location right here. Tile is not being used. Let's do that quickly, and then we don't have that to worry about. It will only take 5 turns after all. Okay, we are still trying to build up our faith. So at San Diego, we'll complete the shrine and we'll move on to the temple. We need to try and pump out as many of these naturalists as we can, and then potentially rock bands, my least favorite unit. Okay, in Ixtapaluca. What else can we do? We've got a struggle for food in Ixtapaluca. I'm wondering, do I have any solutions other than building neighborhood and then possibly a food market? Might be the way forwards. We do have a housing problem there too. So yeah, I'm going to say on this very inefficient 1 food 1 production tile, we'll build a neighborhood there. It will give us some housing, and we can also improve their food as well by building a food market as well. Right, Brundisium. We can do a bread and circus project from Brundisium because they have a watermark. So that's good. Is that something we want to do right now? It might be something I want to. Yeah, I'm going to put money into buying the Ferris wheel and the aquarium. I can't afford everything at the moment. Yeah, so a few turns away, but I can indeed do, yeah, a bread and a circus project, which will be helpful. Okay, one of our newest great artists, start getting some work down. Famous painting of 4 creepy women playing chess. I love that one. Okay, yeah, that's because we moved our money. All right. We will still connecting all our places up with rail lines for maximum efficiency. All right, we've got some city-state trade routes we can put in place to get ourselves an extra suzerain, extra envoy rather. Hattusa, we could get one. Taruga, we can get one. Don't really need one from Taruga or Mexico City, so Hattusa could be the one for us. Trainer destroyer. Yeah, I might just buy a destroyer or build one. Need more money. Had this problem for a while. Let's just do Hattusa. Just for the moment, it's a bit of a nothing trade route except for getting an envoy, but it will do. Right. Yeah, we're moving Vlad just towards the front line, I believe. Okay, Dorothy has been doing good work for us. We got to move her to Rome, I think. We need to destroy the spaceport there. It's pillaged currently. No, we need to go to this one. Ostia. Go, Dorothy. Go. Go do your best. Alright, and we're still repairing the destruction from tornadoes we had rip through our territory. Very inconveniently. Alright. Let's get this guy back. And did we fully connect? Yes, we did. Okay. Alright. And Vlad can head in the right direction. I still got this unnerving feeling that that we will go have a conflict at some point. I just don't know who it's with, whether it's Julius or Monty or Kataja potentially. All right, and we have completed optimization imperative, which has unlocked the synthetic technocracy. But we don't want that. That's gonna do worse for our tourism. We do not want that at all. We have some diamonds to sell though. Now we've got them back online, I believe. Tamiris can have those. Right, Charleston completed a spy. We need to repair the industrial zone. That was a victim of the tornado outbreak as well. Let's get another great work down. Even more for our tourism. Right, Buffalo is struggling for housing. Right. Baltimore was another place that's struggling for housing. But I think we're still waiting. Yeah, another promotion to get aquaculture with Liang, and then we can start building some fisheries. Potentially we'll be doing that at Baltimore, probably Buffalo too, if we need to. Yeah, lots of things to do, and not enough people to do it really. Right, let's just put our guys on alert. And Vlad too. So if anyone didn't catch it or missed it, nothing happened to Dora. I couldn't get rid of her for some reason. Might have just been an oversight on my part. I was trying to retire her in a way, but I couldn't get her to do it. So she's even though we know everywhere, here she is. Even though we know everywhere, she's well, she's meant to be auto exploring. Let's heal her up, and then she can auto explore nowhere. I don't know if I'm missing it or something I've never really realized. Do you need to be in your own territory to retire a unit? I didn't think you did. I thought you could pretty much retire them from anywhere. Maybe it's because she's just that hardcore. I literally can't kill her. She's like the Terminator of the Explorer world. Right, new spy means promotion is needed. Let's go try and steal some money from Julius. Julius, a douchebag, as he should be affectionately known. Alright, so Taruga almost look like they're holding their own for the moment. I'm not sure for how much longer though. So I'll continue to keep an eye on that anyway. Yeah, just point in principle. I don't want it to be taken over. I feel like it's cheating. Let's get another lumber mill repaired for Washington, and more more railroads built as well. We can't afford the aquatic center yet, can we? Brundisium? No, 1912. Right, not quite yet. I do need to also think about getting some other builders out from Baltimore. They do need something to build, so perhaps I will do that. Right, 1 turn for a shrine, 1 turn for a temple at Washington, and then perhaps we will repair the spaceport and try and chase down the science front as well, just as an emergency backup. I really would like to be able to gain a victory from the planned, you know, the way we planned all along, but I guess that's potentially out of our hands. Right, let's get another last great work down. A monk. And Baltimore. Right. Yeah, we're trying to build all the buildings to the airport, but maybe we can just stop and quickly pop another builder out. We need ski resorts, which we can get a few more in, or at least a couple more in places. So yeah, we will do that. Do we get a culture bomb from putting this holy site down? We must have. Poor Mexico City. They've lost some mountain tiles that they can't do anything with. All right, I probably shouldn't feel too bad. Keep on getting more goodies for our people. Everyone happy. Plus 12 meansies. I mean, gah. I'm not sure I've potentially ever seen them so high. It's not bad. Let's quickly pop a granary in at Houston. Give them some extra housing. So I'd love to know what you think at this point. Being threatened with a science victory from some of the other AIs. Obviously, I know a lot of people would probably say you need to get more spies out there doing more spy work. Yeah, but obviously you're going to need the right kind of promotions as well to make sure you're doing that sort of stuff well. But is there anything else anyone else would sort of consider doing? Going to war? I did look at the prospect of getting someone to join a war, but the best people just don't like me, so that's not an option. All right, tourism for great works. I need this. I need this. What have we got most of? Is there a way to... well, 6 archaeological. But that's 8 great writings. No, that's not going to work. Why can't you move? Really? You're not going to let me move for some reason. All right. So be it. Right. So it is great writings, isn't it? 8 great writings. That's what it's got to be. I'm assuming other people could have potentially more as well. But we could try and buy some, I suppose. Right, how many do we want to put in for this? I'm going to put in 8. A lot of people have not a lot of Diplo favour, so that could be good for us. I might put in 10. That's a lot. I'll stick with 8. Right. 100% production towards this time, minus 50% production towards exoplanet. Let's put, oh no, 5 in. 5 in there. Just vote for ourselves. I'm not worried. Let's just have a quick look. Is anyone 9? I mean, it's not even close, really. Don't need to worry. And World Games. Probably should be getting a few athletes. I think we got a few stadiums, so we'll see. Okay, and it is doubled for writing. That is awesome. Who else voted for writing? Monty, so he must have some. Pachacuti must have some. Julius, sculptures. All right, that's good. What about Kublai Khan sculptures? All right. Okay, there is a robotics completed for us. And the World Games are underway as well. We automatically get 3 athletes, just like Kublai Khan. Okay, so we should be good for that competition, pretty much. Right, so writings. Could we buy any writings from anyone? Let's purchase some great works, some writings. No. No. Nothing. No one wants to give me anything. Some relics. They're kind of expensive. Music. Artifact. Religious. There's not a lot going. Alright. Portraits. Sculptures. Artifacts. That's pretty much it. No. Was it? Relic. Relic, right. So what is this? This is 60 68 73, is that 73? Okay, I suppose that'll still keep us on the right side of 300 a turn. Let's do it. Oh, there's more. I'm going to keep it at the 3 anyway. All right. You know what I just thought? If I got a spare vampire build. Clearly not. Okay. Anyway. All right. Washington Temple. Quick build at Temple. Buffalo Temple also. Charleston got its campus shredded as well, so let's get that repaired. It's not the most important, but and Monty has had a nuclear power plant meltdown. Oh, that is awesome. Well done, Monty. All right. Okay, so that's all this area. Okay. Okay, San Diego has completed the temple. We need to probably think about some housing, but let's just quickly pop a 1 turn in for a monument. And Aquilia has completed the sewer. And they can also do a bread and circus project. So let's do that. See if we can have any influence. It's very unlikely I'm going to be able to have a sway upon Rome. But we can do what we can do and try. Okay. Tracy has arrived in Teo to breach some dams, which will be fun. So let's see if we can do that. She's a naughty one, that Tracy. All right. Oh, now we can delete this unit. So I'll just take a moment and honor the life and service of Dora, the Explorer. You have done yourself proud. You have been a world leader when it comes to exploration, but your time has come. Goodbye. All right. Sad moment. All right, and we have completed social media, so that means we're going to want to go into our policies, and we are going to want to plug in some niftier policies like online communities. That's going to be really cool. What do we want to trade it for is the question. It might need to be economic. Perhaps skyscrapers. I mean, there's not that many wonders that have been appearing to be able to be built. So maybe we can just do that for the moment. I don't think there's anything else quite at the moment. Yeah. There's collective activism. I'd have to swap that out for something like public works or 5-year plan. So, I mean, maybe we could public works. I've only just recently plugged that back in, but every little bit helps at the moment. Let's do that. It's going to give us a little boost anyway. A little boost, he says. It went up quite a bit. All right, railroading all day long. Okay, Mr. Builder, what can we do with you next that's going to be helpful? We can get these crabs online for Brundisium. That'll be something we can do. We have a trader to sort out. Okay. Let's have a look at the best gold trade routes. Edern. We certainly don't need food. Look at all that surplus food at Washington. Greedy. Greedy, greedy, greedy. All right, let's go for Edern then. And railroads. Right. Okay, Washington completed the temple, and we should build the shopping mall. That's going to give us a bit more tourism as well. 3 turns for that. Very important. Stadium at Boston would be important for our athlete production as well. Right, so what next do we want to do at San Diego then? Housing is becoming an issue, so we will get a nice snowy based neighborhood for San Diego, just like in real life. All right, Houston. Right, so granary completed. Yes, yeah, let's put 2 turns into a monument and then probably sewer. I can't do anything for them really at the moment. All right, now, all right, we've got a question. And Pingala's been taken out. Did that just happen, or did I miss that completely? I'm guessing I might have missed that completely. All right, no, so the question now is, do I promote Liang to aquaculture, or do I get the last promotion for Single Impact and get another vampire who's going to be pretty kick-ass? I mean, look at their strength now, 112 strength. I love how they grow through the game with you. I mean, they're almost like the equivalent of a giant death robot or a modern army or something crazy like that. Right, what was I was wanting to right, so in 5 turns we have another governor tile, so it's not the biggest of deals. So let's go for let's fully promote our Sanguine Pact. We get our last vampire and be able to build another vampire castle in the right place. Okay, so we got the ordeal of picking the right place for our vampire castle again. Maybe this is the place for us. Perhaps it's actually not. It's rubbish. We lost this as a possibility because we built a holy site there, and yeah, places are limited. I mean, there's places with massive amount of food. Might need to go somewhere like here. That's not going to be great either, to be fair. Maybe to go over in San Diego as well. San Diego will become our home of vampires. It will become America's Transylvania. Yeah, that'll be all right. It'll do. Options limited, but it just gets another castle down. Even more production to our capital. And Monty's doing a little dance for us. Dance, Monty, dance. It happened. The first sounds of the rock bands. And now I'm going to hear that every turn for the rest of the game. I've got that to look forward to. Yeah, look forward to that like a hole in the head. All right. Okay, builder built at Baltimore. We need to go and do some important stuff, like some ski resorts. All right, let's go over here first. We can get a ski resort there to start with. This guy can also help do that as well after we put an industry on this sugar here. All right, Jethro has made his way to Granada. You're going to gain some sources before trying to steal some funds. Right, right. San Francisco's built that neighborhood now, so we're okay for housing. We can perhaps we want to buy a shopping mall for extra tourism, and then we can do a bread and circus project. Right, temple next at Buffalo, and Baltimore was going for an airport. Right, Charleston repaired library. Yeah, I didn't look in last turn. If it was last turn that Pingala got removed. Now Monty started on Hattusa. Hopefully they can defend themselves. Like Taruga is trying to. I'm not sure there's much I can do. There's not a great deal I can do, really. All right. Right, who wants diamonds? Who wants diamonds? Solomon, you want diamonds. And Harold, you want diamonds too. All right, Armani is in place in Axtapaluca anyway, so we will see if we can make any effect from her presence in Axtapaluca and the ongoing bread and circus projects as well. All right, keep on railroading all day long. Let's get some ski resorts down. Can we not put ski resorts on mountains that have a mountain pass? Well, that's unfortunate, because someone clever, not naming any names, Julius, decided to put a mountain pass on every single mountain that was available. What an ass. All right. Dorothy. Disrupt rocketry. To stop this guy from trying to win the game. We can only try. Right. That's a name, isn't it? Temperance. You're not going to stand out, are you? Walking around going, hi, my name's Temperance. But don't pay attention to me because I'm a spy. Right. Gain sources before trying to steal funds. Do feel like I'm probably a little bit late to the spy game to do much. Solutions might be war or yeah, war, pretty much. I was thinking of nukes, but that does kind of feel like a coward's way out. Though I am America, not saying America's cowards, but you know, it was a solution back in the day. But hey, I feel like in a game where it's not, you know, real life, there, you know, you could explore other options like losing. Right, Houston completed the monument. Let's do a sewer. Yeah, they're not growing very fast at Houston, are they? Right, got some more things to sell. Solomon can have that for sure. Boston is struggling for housing. That's not our fire. Don't need to worry about that. Julius showing his displeasure towards us again. I only take that as a good sign when they do that. So, gotta love the hate. Right. Oh, Tamiris, what do you want? You want to give us some aluminium for oil and niter? Money. Well, I kind of need the aluminium, and not desperately, but will come in handy. We can do that, I suppose. Okay, let's carry on with stupid phone interrupting. Yeah, I can't build there because it's next to another one. So it looks like I've probably only got one single option for a ski resort. Two, possibly. Alrighty. Alright, let's just, while we're here, make use of this desert tile. That's a little bit annoying. Alright, so that's a little bit annoying. I thought, or at least I would have liked to be able to do a few more ski resorts. It certainly would have been helpful. But hey, it is what it is. Right, we can build a what at at Washington, and I am overdue for getting our next naturalist. Where do we want to go and build our next park? And it's going to be our other Deity park for sure. And this might be my new favorite one because it is even more of the natural wonder than the first one. But I'm assuming the name's been stolen now, copyrighted, trademarked, and this one will just need to be Baltimore National Park, I assume. Right, Buffalo can build a stupa. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're nearly at 200 faith turns, so that's good. We should be able to get these naturalists out at a reasonable pace now. Let me just check and make sure our tiles all belong to Baltimore. They do, so that's cool. Our Vlad, our latest Vlad is in place. And we're just going to stick this down anyway. That is 13 production, 3 gold, 19 food, 1 science. All going to Washington now. 150 production. I'm not even sure if that's updated before the next turn, so we will see. All right, and that is a globalization done for us as well. Do we want to trade any policy slots? I don't think so. Not at this time. But we've got a Eureka for predictive systems. Yeah. And that is through our research agreement. So that's cool, I think. All right. Connect them all up. Get our newest national park down. And we have another 4 era score, and it is, it's joined together. It is a massive, colossal, super national park that is the PTT National Park. And that is certainly a thing of beauty. Look at that. All right, now I've taken a screenshot of that beauty. We can carry on. Housing problems at Baltimore, housing problems at Los Angeles, and Phoenix. Cool. Okay. Right, Charleston has completed, I don't know, nothing. Oh, repaired. All right, everything's repaired. Everything's fine and dandy again. What do we want to do at Phoenix? Perhaps we want to. How's our food? It's okay, not brilliant. I think we do a harbour for Charleston. Not much else going for it, so we will do that. Right, we can get this crabble line. Let's get rid of that pin. Let's just get rid of that pin as well. Let's get rid of all the other unnecessary pins. Tidy this place up a little bit. Obviously I will still put some districts down, but at this point the planning is a little bit out the window, and a lot of it is what it is at this point. So right, so we got that other governor title, and that will be Liang, promoted to aquaculture. So that's another thing we can do with our builders. Yeah, get some fisheries down at the places that are struggling for housing, but have potentially have places where you can build fisheries, is what I was trying to say, very unelegantly. All right, and just for note, yeah, Washington hadn't updated, so it's now up to 165 production at Washington, which isn't bad, really. All right, getting a little bit of hate from Pachacuti again. You know, it's all love. It's all love. I know, it's jealousy is what it is. All right, Taruga is starting to struggle now to keep hold of themselves. Do we do anything or not? I don't know. Okay. All right, Kublai. All right. We have got an era score for discovering smart materials, which signifies the start of a future era, which is pretty cool. Okay. Right, we have trader to send out from San Francisco. Let's do we have food? We could probably do with more food. What about housing? Housing is absolutely fine. Let's send him all the way to Quazca. Why not? All right, we are getting a lot of our places connected here with a railroad. Movement is going to be a lot easier for us. All right, we need to send you. Let's send you towards Baltimore, and then we can get some fisheries built, and then move Liang to somewhere else that needs that. All right, Washington. Right, we built the what at Washington. Housing is desperately low again. We can repair our spaceport though. Let's do that for a couple of turns. Cincinnati has built their seaport. I mean, housing's kind of okay. Well, let's just get the sewer done, and then we don't need to worry about the housing for a little bit. Right, bread and circus project completed at San Francisco. Now, things don't look like they're having much of an impact. They probably won't be unless we've maybe got some spy work going in as well, removing governors, lowering loyalty, that sort of thing. But we just don't have the spies or the promotions at the moment. Let's have a look at these world games. Kublai is running away with it. He must be doing extra projects, surely. Let's quickly just make sure our outer defenses are sorted. Tracy from Teo is having to do a runner, and she's been killed. Well, that's another spy down. Or not another spy down. But, she did breach the dam though, so there certainly should be some destruction in this area. And she would have got a promotion from that. That's unfortunate. We lost her. Okay. Let's get our friendship back with Robert Bruce. We have another location for a nice sea resort, so let's get another sea resort in. That'll do us fine. Before we go to the next turn, let's just have a look at the science. And he certainly has started his latest project, so that is problematic. And it certainly does look like this is where he is doing it from. So hopefully Dorothy can be successful in that. Monty has also done his third project as well. But wow, bang. Culture victory is potentially within sight. 17 turns now. Obviously, for those that you know,
but this this can go on for quite a while, unless you've got some serious traction on your culture and tourism lead. Compared to everyone else, this can fluctuate quite a bit from turn to turn. Like next turn, it might not even have a length of time for victory, or it might go up to 100 turns. It's not the most accurate metric to go by, but we're definitely on the right track. So I am really happy about that. That is looking good for us. All right, let's just quickly have a look at our tourism lens as well. And there's we got hitting some real high numbers now at some of our destinations. But we've got some places that haven't even started accumulating tourists yet. I mean, yeah, these places need to join in the tourism game as well. Yeah, the places, the numbers can start to come right up, and even just start at all. Yeah, so things are looking good, real good. Let's just see what is said. See, now it's not even got a length of time. It's bizarre. In one second it can be like, yay, like celebrating you early, you're the winner, and then next week it's like, no, you weren't even close. What are you talking about? Right, Pingala we can get back in to Washington for sure. He is someone potentially, maybe now we're if we get a spare governor title, we will upgrade him to space initiative, and we will perhaps try and get these other space projects done. But San Francisco, right, what do we want to do? So Kublai is running away with that. Put a couple of turns into producing some athletes. Buffalo has built a stupa. Let's build a factory at Buffalo, and then perhaps some power as well. Right. Where do we want to go next for our little builder here? Let's send him over to San Diego, and we get some fish online for San Diego. And we nearly kind of got our whole empire joined up by railroads now, which is good for getting about. If we get any trouble, any invasion from somewhere, say if Carthage decided this was a weak spot and wanted to come over and try and take one of our cities over there. Taruga is struggling now. It's problematic. But there is environmentalism completed for us as well, and that is another 25% tourism across the empire. So I wonder if that's had an immediate. It has. I feel like this could be real close, and this is about the time I would usually sign off on the episode, but I feel like this could be very close. So I'm going to keep on going for a bit, and hopefully we might see a culture tourism victory right around the corner. There is another great person for us as well, so that is great, and it's a great writer as well, which means even more points for us at the moment as well, because we have them doubled. Right, let's move you to Baltimore, and yeah, I think everything just looks and it feels like it's just coming together just at the right time now, with the other civilizations so close to a scientific victory as well. I know that even if they got their exoplanet mission up, it's not done by any means, and there's still time to grab a victory while the exoplanet mission is getting to the destination. So I'd just like to note as well, we've absolutely smashed our golden age for the next thing. We've still got probably at least 20 turns until we hit the next age, and it's not even something we've got to worry about at the moment. Right, Washington has completed space mission. 9 turns. How is it even taking 9 turns when we've got such high production? I might convert. Yeah, I'm going to convert Washington's coal plant to a nuclear plant, and then we do it. Right. What can we do at Boston? Let's put sewer in at Boston. It's about time they've got somewhere to flush their things away. Ixtapaluca has completed their neighborhood, so their housing is now okay, but it's not brilliant. So let's do a 1 turn for a monument, then we'll build sewer, and then we can continue with other bits as well. I might just buy a market though, and then we can buy another trader, right? I should also buy another builder as well, though I can't right now because our great writer is in there, so I'll wait a turn. All right, so we were building a 1 turn monument. We were building at Aquilia. All right, I don't think there's any point doing any more Bren Circus projects. We just keep pushing every little bit we can for this tourism victory. All right, and that is where we're going to leave things for today. This is basically part 1 of the last episode, so we'll be getting a part 2 for tomorrow. But as usual, if you've liked today's content, please leave us a like, and if you've got anything to say, shout it in the comments below. Hugely appreciate it if you can subscribe. It's going to help me keep pushing forwards and grow this channel. Really appreciate those who have and those that do. But as for now, I hope you have a brilliant rest of your day, and I will see you again in the next one. See ya.